Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review from a brand that I've actually been really excited to try some things out. Laura Lee Los Angeles. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys all know Laura Lee. She has her own makeup company and it's called Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I did get the Slay Belle like holiday set. Before I get started, I'm gonna say disclaimer real quick because I really hate any Laura Lee fans. I like Laura Lee. I think I like her YouTube channel, all that. This is not a place to dish any drama. I don't want to hear anything about drama, anything about her, whoever. This is just solely makeup related. I don't want to hear any of that. One. Second, I'm not bashing her. I'm not bashing her company or anything like that. This is not like a negative spilling the tea or anything like that. So just to make that clear. Anyways, if you want to hear my thoughts on the new Slay Belle collection from Laura Lee Los Angeles, then just keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so this is what the box looks like. It's really, really pretty, and on the back of it, it has the little her emblem. It did have the bow, nice and pretty and all of that, but it was really pretty when it first came, so it says Slay Belle. But what was really cool was that if you did get the bundle, she did sign the little paper, so I thought this was really cool. So I have a little bit of Laura Lee with me, and on the back of it, it'll tell you about what's inside the box, the prices, and all of that. So if we open up, right here we have the Slay Belle eyeshadow palette. We have the 3 loose highlighters and have the 3 liquid lipsticks. So I have this one right here is the one I have on my lips right now. I wore this shade the other day. I think I might have actually had it on in a video if I'm trying to remember which one it was, but I did wear this lipstick in a video, and it's actually, her formula is really comfortable. It's very pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the eyeshadow palette first because I feel like that's maybe like what people want to know about and all of that. So like I said, this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like in the front, and then this is what it looks like in the back. So this is what the inside looks like. Right off the bat, the first thing I look into an eyeshadow palette is transition. There is no transition shade. So that is the one negative I have to say about it. So I did have to use my bronzer, which is no big deal. That's fine. I think that this is not a palette that's for someone who's new into makeup. You really don't have so much to work with. I think if, like, say if you had her Nudie Patootie palette or Cat's Pajamas or maybe just any other palette, you could definitely work with this, but I think just by itself, it's a little bit harder to work with. I know I was like looking at her, like her campaign pictures and all of that, and what she has on her eyes, it looks like she has like the gold glitter on her lid, and on the bottom is like that cherry chocolate color like smudged out. I mean, that's a really still pretty look, but I think for an actual like everyday to day look, that's just, you know, maybe you're not so into that per se. But like I said, I did work with it. I used 4 shades out of the palette. So I used Festive, Bright Lights, Wishlist, and Cherry Chocolate. I just didn't get to get into these 2. I think this is a really fun palette. I think it's fun with colors, the shimmers, and all of that. Especially now we're in the holidays, and since we only are about a week away from Christmas. So I think that if you do like all the glitz and the glam, that you would definitely like this palette. But like I said, I don't think this palette is beginner friendly. If you guys can see, like on my lids, I kind of smudged out cherry chocolate all over. I did, like I said, I had to use a transition shade. Like I had to, it was gonna be way too much and just, it wasn't gonna look right. And then on the bottom, I did have to go into another palette and I used a more warmer tone shade. I went in with these 2 shades right here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. So here is Bright Lights. Like I said, it's like pretty much almost my skin tone. It's almost like a really pretty bony color. It's a perfect shade to highlight your brow bone. My next shade is Wishlist. So that is that shade. Here is Cherry Chocolate. Now this shade right here, I did have to work with and build up. Some parts were a little bit patchy, but I just had to really blend her out. As you can see, like I'm building it up and it's getting like that really like deep like red shade. Next up I have is Festive. This one's a really pretty color. It's the color I have like right in between my inner corner. So it's like my inner corner highlights. This one's a gorgeous color. It's like that rose gold pinky color. But like I said, that one's wrapped up. That's a really pretty shade. It's like almost like it has a little shift of it. And then our last shade we have is Jolly. Alrighty, so like I said, those are all of the shades swatched. These are very pretty shades. Like I said, I don't think this palette is particularly beginner friendly. Like I said, if you do have some of Laura Lee's palettes from the past, like her Pack Hats, Pajamas, Nudie Patootie, I think this would be a great addition to those. Like I said, you don't have a transition shade and you don't have very much to work with. So these are like the shades right here I would particularly probably use out of this palette. So this palette retails for $19. Like I said, it's really cute. I like the packaging. The packaging, she did really great on it. It has the pink, it has the rose gold, and I love the back. It has like the geometric little shape onto it. Just for reference, this is my first time using Laura Lee products, and I'm actually really excited for her liquid lipsticks. They're super comfortable. So this is the first shade. It's called Pouty and Nice. Here is Pouty and Nice. Like I said, it's a really pretty pinky nudie color. And next up I have is Kissmas. It's just like a really pretty like red pinky undertone, almost like I said, this is like a really pretty color for the holidays. And then next we have is Rose Icing. Like I said, these are really pretty shades for this like holiday season. I know probably a lot of you probably have this color right here. I do have variances of red, but I feel like I have more like the blue reds, the really bold reds. But I do not have much of this. I really do enjoy this like metallic-y shimmery shape. It's not too overwhelming because I know some can be like bam, like in your face, and you're just like you kind of want to keep it subtle and all of that. But definitely this would be really cute if you like added it to here, any of these two colors, or just give it a little bit of a pop, or like right here on the Cupid's bow, or like just kind of like tap it onto like the middle of the center of your lip to kind of like pout out, you know, your lips out. So her liquid lipsticks are $16 each, but they do have a bundle where you can get all three for $38, and it's a total of a $10 savings. So if you really enjoy all three of these colors, I suggest you just get the bundle and you can save a little bit of money. Alrighty guys, so next up we have her highlighters. I think the packaging is so freaking adorable. Like I said, I really love all the details that she has onto her packaging. Like I said, the lid has like little sparkles on it, and like the little L's for Laura Lee on the top of it, and on the back, on the bottom, will have the shade of it. So the brush that I use to put my highlighter on is actually a Morphe M510, so it's kind of like domed out like this. And especially with the loose highlighters, they can kind of poof everywhere, so I would definitely say less is more. So if you just kind of like slowly kind of like tap it, and what's really cool is you can kind of go like this and tap the excess into the pan right here, and then just kind of slowly just builds up your color. Honestly, I barely used anything, and it was just like, I mean, it came onto my face, if you guys can see. I actually really enjoy is that on her product, it has like the where you can kind of twist it, and then the product comes out, and you can kind of like tap it out. So this one is Sugar and Spice. Hopefully my camera is picking it up. Like I said, this is the highlighter that's on my face right now. This shade I have right here in the middle is Warm and Toasty. And then right here on the bottom is Sweet and Saucy. I think honestly you could do Sweet and Saucy as like a blush topper. It definitely reminds me of the Too Faced, the peach one. It definitely reminds me of that one. Just to gently tap it onto your blush, since it does give you that shift of the gold. So if you do want to play around with it, this is a really cool product that you could do with. Alrighty, so the highlighters are $14 each, or you can get the trio for $32. It's a total savings of $10. So those are kind of my final thoughts. Like I said, I think the eyeshadow palette was really pretty. The red pigment, you do have to work with it just a little bit to kind of build it up to your intensity. And like I said, I think this palette is really not meant for a beginner. I think if you do have some of her products, it'd be a really great addition to it. And then if you do like her liquid lipstick formula, I think you'll really enjoy these new shades. Like I said, I'm really enjoying these two right here. I'm definitely gonna have to try out the more metallic shade and see what I can do with it. So that is it for this one, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.